So you're gonna see in this video how I got to this point. Wait until you get to the eyeshadow. I was kind of just throwing random shades on, and I started to get a little nervous there for a second, because I normally don't wear like colors like this. I'll go for like the nudes and the beiges and the simple colors, but today I was like, you know what the heck, let's just go for it. This is what I ended up with. And you know what, for not doing like looks like this pretty much ever, I think it came out okay. I think I saved it. But anyway, this is just gonna be a simple makeup video. I don't want to call it a tutorial because I am not a guru in any way, shape, or form. But it's gonna be voiceover, so you'll have that close-up whispering that I know a lot of you guys like, and it's just gonna be nice and chill. So I hope that you guys enjoy. So starting with a bare face, I'm just gonna go straight into it and go in with my e.l.f. color correcting stick. I really just use it for under my eyes. You can tell I have kind of dark pigmentation under my eyes and on my eyelids. It's just naturally like that, nothing wrong with it, but I guess it just helps the makeup along to kind of block that out before you even put the foundation on. And I just spread it with my ring finger, nothing crazy. And then this is my new favorite foundation. It's the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I'm in the shade 430, and it's funny, I needed a foundation for an event that I was going to like 2 weeks ago, and I'm not really tan anymore, but I'm also not like winter pale yet either. So I just kind of went in and just kind of guessed the shade, and I picked up the shade 430. I forgot what it's called, but that's the number, and it somehow matches me perfectly. And I'm normally so bad at picking foundation shades, but I somehow pulled this one off. And I'm just using my Sigma 3D HD Kabuki brush. Sigma has completely turned me on to Kabuki brushes. They are amazing and I love them. I'm also then going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm in the shade Light, and in comparison to the foundation, I guess it is a little bit light, but you know what, it works in the end. And I just again go under my eyes, but I don't do like the big triangle under my eyes anymore. It's just too much product and too cakey for me and for my skin. So I just do a little dot, and then a dot, you know, where I have a blemish or a dark spot or yada yada, etc, etc. And then I'm gonna go in with that same foundation brush that I used. I do have a Sigma concealer brush, but honestly, they do the same thing, and it's just one less brush to carry around when I travel, which I do quite a bit. So I don't know, lately I guess I've just been taking the lazy way out and just using the same brush. So once that's all blended, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. translucent powder, and I can't rave about that beauty blender case enough. It's so cute. And I don't like bake or anything. I was never really into that. But I'm just going to go into the parts where I get shiny. It honestly doesn't even look like I'm putting anything on, but I promise you that I am. Just basically on my T-zone, just to get the shininess out. And then I'm going to go in with my Sculpt palette, also from Sigma. It's bronzer and contour, and the shade that I am using is called Faking It. And I don't really use any of the other shades, which is bad because I know I'm going to finish this one and then have the entire palette just left over. But I just go under my cheekbones, along my temples, and along my jawbone, just to kind of sculpt my face a little bit, and my round cheeks, even though I guess they're not that round. They used to be super round when I was a little chubby preteen, but now I just think sculpting is fun and it looks cool. So circular motions, upwards. You guys taught me that. And I finally learned how to apply bronzer. See, but I still don't know the difference between bronzer and contour and whatever. So we're just gonna say that I'm contouring and call it a day. Then I'm gonna go in with my Sigma blush palette. Excuse me. And I'm gonna use the shade Pinkin right there. It's my favorite blush shade of the whole palette. And I mainly focus on the apples of my cheeks there, but then I will bring a little bit up along my cheekbones as well, kind of like to shadow the contour, I guess, and then do a little bit of dusting on my nose and my forehead. Then I'm gonna use this brush is like a brow slash lash brush from Sigma, and this is the NYX eyebrow cake powder. I buy the dark brown palette, but I use the lighter shade of the two that it comes with, and I simply just fill them in. I don't change the shape. I have recently changed the shape of one of them so they're more the same shape, but I do that with tweezers. When it comes to filling them in, I just follow the actual brow line that I have. It's mostly just to make them darker, because as you saw, I have very light, sparse eyebrows. So then I'm going to go in with my Sigma Warm Neutrals Volume 2 palette from Sigma. I know a lot of Sigma products, but I'm going to go in with the shade Humble, that beige one that I pointed to, and I pretty much always start with this shade. Almost every palette has a shade like this, and I really just do it to almost prime my eyes in a way. I know I didn't use any primer today. I really don't feel like I need it all the time, but this gets the shininess out, blocks out some of my veins, because I do have some dark veins on my eyelids. And then I'm going to go in with my Too Faced White Peach palette. This thing literally smells like peaches. I'm not even kidding. It's almost like too sweet smelling. But I'm going to go first. I tried to go in with this shade Peach Sorbet, and I kind of tried to build it in my crease, but it wasn't as pigmented as I was hoping that it would be. I mean, I guess you can kind of start to see it here, but maybe it was just too close to my skin tone. You're gonna see I used a lot of eyeshadow shades in this look, so I'm gonna go in now. That is my Sigma E54 brush, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Peach Smoothie. But as you'll see, I'm not gonna stick with this color because you can't see it. So instead, I went in with the shade Sweet Fig, which is like it's kind of like a beige-ish brown. Wow, but it has some pink tones in there too. And I was just again building that on the crease where I put that other peach color. But again, like, it's really not very pigmented. Did you see my brush just slip there? I'm gonna go in with this Sephora shadow brush. I've mentioned it in many videos. I always keep it clean. I don't put any product on it. I just use it to blend. I am now gonna go back into that Sigma palette, and I'm gonna use the shade Rogue. Never have I ever in my life put a color like this on my eyelids, and I don't know what possessed me, but it was in this moment that I realized I had done it, and now I needed to commit. So I went back in with that shadow brush, and I really just blended the heck out of this color, which, you know what, in the end, I mean, you saw it already at the beginning of this video, but in the end it came out pretty much okay. That was me checking to see if it was working, or if I was gonna have to take it all off and do it again. It looks like I'm being really rough on my eye, but whatever. But then I noticed that, okay, it looks decent in the crease, but I need something darker on the actual lid, so I went in with my ring finger, and I used the shade Russet. It's like a maroon color, as you can see, What you can't see is that it actually has some shimmer in it, like some sparkles and glitter, which I think is really, really pretty. So it matches the color that I put in my crease, so it kind of made it not look so harsh in the crease, that red color. But I am going to blend it more again with that same shadow brush. I need to wash all these brushes now because they're all they're all red. So you know what, it doesn't look fantastic, but with the eyeliner and the lashes it'll be okay. So this is my favorite eyeliner. I have said it many times in makeup videos. It's by Essence, and it's the super precise eyeliner. It's long lasting and it's waterproof. Literally it does not smudge at all, but even though it's waterproof, it's not hard to take off either, so it's just like a win-win all the way around. I bought it at Ulta for like $3 or $4. It is my favorite eyeliner that I've ever used by far, and the applicator is super thin, easy to use, not too messy. I don't do a wing because I'm really bad at it, as you guys know, so I just line a very thin line, as thin as I can get it, on my upper lash line, and that is the eyeliner. Sometimes lately I have also been lining my bottom lash line or my waterline, but this is a brown pencil and it's by NYX. It's just your average, you know, eyeliner pencil, but it doesn't smudge, and I like the brown better because it's not as harsh as black. My eyes are kind of like too narrow, I feel like, and I end up looking like a raccoon, so brown works for me on the bottom. And then, like always, I'm just gonna curl my lashes. Nothing crazy. That really does look like a torture device, doesn't it? But it's not. And I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal. Is it L'Oreal? Let me check before I lie to you. Yeah, it's the Voluminous Lash Paradise, and it's my favorite mascara. I've had a lot of people ask me, you know, are you wearing lashes? Are you wearing lashes? I'm like, nope, they're my lashes. My mascara is just really good. I do have the primer that comes with it. I don't think it does much. Well, it doesn't come with it. You have to buy it separately, but it's like the same packaging. It's just the primer. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. I have also tried the waterproof mascara of this, the waterproof version, and it's horrible. Don't buy it. It's incredibly messy and clumpy, and it literally takes like 4 makeup wipes to get it off. It's ridiculous. So just buy the normal one. But I really like it. I get the shade Blackest Black, and that's what it looks like. So even without false lashes, they look pretty good. But oh well, I guess we're doing the lashes later. Scratch that. While those dry, I'm going to use my $3 e.l.f. highlighter that I'm literally just applying with my finger, as you can see. And I love this stuff. It's so pigmented. It's so pretty. And here I realized that I had eyeshadow, the red eyeshadow, on my finger, and I put it on my nose. So you can see a little bit. It's not that bad, but a little bit of the eyeshadow on my nose. So I'm just gonna go in with that foundation brush and just clean that up. Now for the lashes. This is just the Duo glue that I bought from CVS forever ago, like a year ago. And the lashes, I believe they're by Kiss, which, you know, they sell like a lot of nail stuff too, and they are called Little Black Dress. That's what these are called. It comes in a pair or a box of like 4 pairs, and they are the lashes that fan out. So in the corner, in the inner corner of your eye, they're shorter, and on the outer corner they are longer. And I think that looks really good with my eye shape. And honestly, I'm like low-key becoming a pro when it comes to lashes. As you're gonna see in a second, I'm gonna do a little celebratory dance for getting it done in one shot. There you go. Boom. And the same thing with the other eye. Normally, I would let the glue dry a little bit more before I put them on my eye, because I was filming and I didn't want to wait forever and also like do do so many editing cuts, I kind of just stuck them on, and then I was just kind of careful because I knew that the glue was still kind of wet. But yeah, normally you could wait a little bit more than I'm waiting. And we're just gonna stick that on. It's a lot easier when you're looking down at a mirror. Maybe that's why I was doing so well. I don't know. You know, it's gonna be a good day when you get your lashes on in one try. That's what my friends and I always say. There we go. That I said 2 for 2 there, in case you didn't catch that. And I always forget to bring something to take the foundation off my lips when I film, but whatever. I don't own any lip liners, so I went in with that same brown eyeliner pencil. And I normally don't do this, but I knew that the lipstick I wanted to wear is super dark, as you saw, and I knew I was going to need some guidance. I knew I wasn't going to be able to freehand it, so you know what? There are no rules that say you can't use an eyeliner as a lip liner. It does the same thing. Lines something, so that's what I did. I didn't do a perfect job, but I was really nervous here because this is the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. It's in the number 45. It's called Escapist, and it, as you can see, is ridiculously dark. It's one of the darkest shades. In person, it's more of a dark purple, though. I think the lighting just made it look even darker. But on top of it being dark, these matte inks are impossible to take off. Like, you can put it on in the morning and it will literally stay on until you go to bed. Despite you eating, despite you drinking, it will not come off. I can't even tell you how hard it was to take this stuff off with makeup remover after, you know, like when I took all my makeup off after this. Oh my goodness, I scrubbed my lips so hard with that makeup wipe. Which I mean is great. Like a lot of the lighter shades, if you want to put just like an everyday nude or something like that, it literally won't come off. Yeah, that was when I realized how dark it was. I've worn this lipstick maybe one other time. And then I'm just gonna spray with my rose spray, my rose water spray. It's hydrating, but it also kind of locks everything in, sort of, kind of. And that was pretty much it. So, as always, you know that I just kind of wing it when I do my makeup, but this one actually came out pretty interesting and different for me, so I enjoyed making this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching it, and that's all she wrote. I'll see you in my next video.